Rainy night, the sound of wet heels. If I stop at the wine bar at the end of the alley, red neon spills and blurs in the black window, I seem unfamiliar to myself. When I open the door, a low piano, wet jazz beneath the hush of the lights. A glass of wine touches my lips, and the loneliness I held back slowly melts. On a rainy night in this wine bar, I sway like blue jazz. The low-flowing ponta passes slowly draws out my deepest night. A sigh hanging at the tip of the saxophone falls into the glass like raindrops. This lonely heart no one will know is a single tear in red wine. Why do the love that brushed past come back to life on rainy nights like this? Even one erased name floats again above the wet jazz. Fingertips resting at the edge of the table, air lingering, almost touching, among the people who are smiling. Only I am breaking down a little more slowly. On a rainy night in this wine bar, I get wet like blue jazz. With one sip clearer than before, the face that left an old warmth. Taxis outside the window spill their light. The city sways like a wet dream. Tonight I lean quietly into this slow music and breathe. Love always comes like a late beat and stays deep in the heart. Farewell always like wet light, seems within reach then disappears. Maybe that's why on nights like this I find myself looking for a deeper wine. Because in the empty corner of my heart, only the sound of rain remains for so long. On a rainy night in this wine bar, I pour the dawn into my last glass. Beyond the glass, so thin it seems it may shatter. If my wet eyes tremble, then even farewell becomes blue today, and longing becomes a low song. Even my heart, which I could never swallow, in the end lingers and flows on like jazz. On a rainy night, when I step out the door, the cold air brushes my cheeks. Somewhere at the end of the wet street, the saxophone is still crying out.
brushes my shoulder. The days I thought I'd forgotten fall back down like snow. Beyond the window, blurred in white, the lights are fading away. Yet the winter street we walk together, why is it still so vivid? Memories left at the edge of the winter wind shake my heart again today. Even if I try to believe it's all long gone, you come alive inside me once more. More painful than the sting of cold fingertips is the empty place of a season without you. When the cold wind blows again, I think of you once more. Your name spreads like breath in the air, and if I softly call it, then stop. On this long road with no reply, longing only grows deeper. The winter song we listen to together sounds even sadder when I hear it alone. Even if I try to think of something else, my heart keeps drifting back to that day. Memories left at the edge of the winter wind shake my heart again today. Even if I try to say I've forgotten, tears rise first instead. That smile of yours passing by just once, why does it linger so long? When the cold wind blows again, I keep standing still. Will I be okay when time goes by? No matter how many times I comfort myself, winter always brings back the place where you once stayed, and it's warm. Even if love has ended, the memories still haven't. And through the deep cracks of this white season, I find myself taking you out again. Memories left at the edge of the winter wind, will they fade a little now? The farther away you go, the clearer they become. Your gaze, your voice, even knowing there's no way back, sometimes I miss you. On nights when the cold winter wind blows, I'm still in that very place. And when this season passes at last, and the warm spring comes again, at the far end of winter in my heart, you will still remain there.
Even on that day, the wind and rain were blowing, you stayed by my side. When I was shaking, ready to fall apart, you held me close in silence. On days when I had no strength to even smile, your gaze was my comfort. On nights when I lost my way and sat down in despair, your warm touch was my light. To my love, who got through life's hard turns with me, at last I'm barely telling you this. Between countless tears and deep sighs, I've been walking with you all this time. Even in the years when there were more painful days than happy ones, you were the one who never let go of my hand. When I look back, what helped me endure my life was the love just those words, it's okay. While patting my back, I managed to live through it. When my heart filled with sorrow, you were the first to stand on my side. Even if the whole world turned its back, you were my person until the end. To my love, who got through life's hard turns with me, at last I'm barely telling you this. Where so many seasons have passed, your warmth still remains. Even the days when we hurt each other, weary and worn, we endured them under the name of us. When I look back in the deepest place in my life, you were always standing there. There were so many days I'm sorry for. I saved my thank yous even more. Though we loved each other, we were clumsy, so I couldn't tell you everything in my heart. But I know, even at the end of this long time, the place I most want to return to is always by your side. To my love, who got through life's hard turns with me, I wanna walk the rest of my days with you. Even the wrinkled years and slower steps feel just fine if it's with you. What makes an ordinary day more precious than a dazzling one is that you are in it. Even on the day I stand at the edge of my life, I'll hold your hand until the very end. Even on that day, the wind and rain were blowing, you stayed by my side. That's why I'm here today. My love, thank you so much. When the quiet darkness falls, you become clearer all at once. At the end of a day when nothing happened, my heart again goes searching for you. Even at the tip of a passing breeze, the familiar scent of you spreads. Even if I shut my eyes trying to forget, your face keeps coming back to me. With longing rising till it overflows, today again I stand still. The heart I thought I had forgotten comes once more to rest in my chest. Your name grows more painful when I call it. My heart grows deeper when I hold it in. Even as time goes by, you can't be erased. You still remain in my heart. On the road we used to walk together, your warmth still lingers there. When I pass that place alone, it feels like I might burst into tears any moment.
I believed I'd be alright after the seasons had passed a few times. I thought this heart reaching toward you would someday grow a little dimmer, with longing rising till it overflows. Today again I close my eyes, memories slipping farther away, as if I could touch them, keep spreading like tears. If I call your name without a word, the night without an answer grows longer. A corner of my heart, which I thought had stopped, shakes toward you once more. Maybe you too, like me, suddenly remember me, somewhere beneath the same sky. Are you thinking of me? With longing rising till it overflows, will I grow used to it now too? Just with the wanting to see you alone, can a heart hurt this long? I can't bring myself to say I'll forget. Love still remains inside me. Even if I empty it, it fills that place again. Today too, my heart is full of you. Even after the quiet night has passed, morning will probably be the same as always. Still deep within my heart, you remain there. A teardrop rolling down, silently tracing the edge of my cheek. The heart I try so hard to keep smiling quietly soaks through tonight. Even the day I passed by, pretending I was fine, hurts more when I'm left alone. The sorrow I hid as if nothing had happened spreads between the shadows. A teardrop rolling down, gathered at the end of my heart that held on. One name that no matter how I call never reaches me, settles again upon my chest. This night deepens without a word, and only my sorrow grows clearer. Though I try to erase it, it won't be erased. Only this longing keeps rising up, leaning by the window when I look at the sky. Even the starlight seems blurred. The small one from that day we laughed together still remains inside me. The more I try to forget, the clearer it becomes. The more I try to hide it, the more it aches. I'm shaken by even the faintest passing memory, and once again today I think of you. A teardrop rolling down, like loneliness pulled in my chest. On this night that has grown endlessly deep, it quietly falls away. A name that hurts more when I call it. The farther I get, the farther you become. The corner of my heart I thought had stopped is trembling towards you again. Will it be alright if time goes by? No matter how many times I try to comfort myself, deep in my heart, in that one place the season called you still remains. With just this wish to see you, I guess I can hurt this long. Even if I say our love has ended, inside me it still hasn't ended. A teardrop rolling down a heart I could never fully hide. All the many teardrop rolling down, silently tracing the edge of my cheek. The heart I had tried so hard to close away still opens toward you today. Under the clouded sky, I sit by the window of an old cafe, in a cup of coffee growing cold. I gently let your name drift up. The wind is blowing through the streets, people are passing quickly by, as if rain could fall at any moment. The sky sings low and deep, looks like it's about to rain. My heart sways like a swing. The longing I've held back is caught upon the edge of a cloud. Looks like it's about to rain, a night that soaks in like the blues. You, whom I thought I had forgotten, come back as the sound of rain. The neon lights outside the window grow dim even before they're wet, like a single note from a piano. My heart trembles quietly. In my day with no umbrella, only my memories get rained on first. One sigh I couldn't say aloud spreads long and wide like a saxophone. Looks like it's about to rain. My heart sways like a swing. The longing I've held back is caught upon the edge of a cloud. Looks like it's about to rain, a night that soaks in like the blues. You, whom I thought I had forgotten, come back as the sound of rain. Do, do, do. The wind is blowing, doop-and. The night comes down this hard, as if about to pour over. Won't someone hold it close? Looks like it's raining now, spreading slowly like jazz across the wet streets. Your memories are dancing. Looks like it's about to rain. My heart goes drifting along too, between the cloudy skies. I call for you again. The stillness of dawn quietly comes down into my room. If I lean against the window, dark with no light, only a faint starlight trembles. My heart, unable to sleep, is still wandering somewhere. The words I spent the day trying to hide, I take them out one by one. In the stillness of dawn, my heart grows clearer. The sadness I swallowed without anyone knowing slowly comes near. This time that seems to have stopped, the night when I alone am awake. Even silence comes to my side and embraces me without a word. The sound of wind drifting in from afar comes to me more clearly. Even the shadows stretched beneath the street lamp somehow resembles my heart. At the end of the day, I stand there pretending I'm fine. When this night comes, the loneliness I cannot hide overflows. In the stillness of dawn, my heart grows clearer. A memory that cannot be erased lingers at the edge of my chest and spills. A night where words quietly flow, breath stretching as if stopped. Even tears cannot make a sound, and gently wrap around me. One day this night will pass too, and morning will come again. But in the very center of this silence, I am looking at myself. In the stillness of dawn, my heart grows deeper. Even the longing that stayed for so long painfully cannot sleep. While the whole world sleeps, I alone am awake in the night, holding on to one faint light. I slowly pass through dawn, leaning against the dark window. If I softly call my name, the words "you did well today" come like a late comfort. The quietness of dawn stays by my side again today. Beneath the still dark sky, I slowly catch my breath. In this night no one knows, with my own small tears on top of the time that quietly flows, I lay my heart down. How did I get here so soon? I stand a long while before the mirror. Over my unfamiliar face, I quietly count the passing years. Back then I used to smile so easily. I used to feel excited over little things. Since when did I become such a quiet person? I don't know. Before I knew it, I'd become middle-aged, and I find myself looking back quietly. I wanna say I've lived well, but for some reason tears come first. The days that hurt more than the days that shone seem to be the ones that filled my life. Still the me who made it here, I wanna hold close today. To keep watch by someone's side, to be someone's strength. There were so many days I couldn't even care for my own heart. Nights I brushed off with a smile, saying it's okay. Sighs I swallow alone. Days I collapsed where no one could see. Only now do I realize there were so many. Before I knew it, I'd become middle-aged, and I find myself looking back quietly. There were happy days too, but why do only the sad days stand out more? The many moments I wanna hold on to have somehow drifted far away. In a corner of my heart where the lights are out, only longing remains. Once I was so passionate too, it felt like I could go to the ends of the earth. I had so much love, so many dreams. Now even hearing the name hurts. When I retrace the days gone by, regret just keeps growing. If only I had cherished myself a little more, wouldn't I have felt less alone? Before I knew it, I'd become middle-aged. Today I keep looking at myself for a long time. Days when I was smiling, yet not truly smiling. There were so many of those days. Through the cracks in these time-worn wrinkles, unspoken sorrow spreads. I wanna tell myself it's okay, but even my own voice trembles. Why do the days I can never return to remain so beautiful? The moments I didn't know were so hard back then now come back as longing. Still somewhere inside me there must be a small light left. Even this heart I thought had gone out completely, someday it will bloom again. How did I get here so soon? I've walked so very far. Even after passing through countless nights and tears, I still live through another day. There are more things I did wrong than right, and my heart is heavier with apology. Still the me who held on and made it through, I wanna hold close today. How did I get here so soon? I quietly call my own name. You did well, you work so hard. Late though it is, I tell myself my life did not love me. The sunlight always passed me by. Even when I smiled, my heart was crying. Even when I said I was fine, my breath came up short. The days I had hoped for drifted far away. The dreams I held slipped through my fingertips. At the end of a long night, no one knew. I held myself close and barely fell asleep. Why did only I have to hurt like this? Why was my path always so dark? I asked and asked again, but the sky gave no answer. Only tears quietly flowed down. My life did not love me. Still I did not abandon myself. Even standing alone in the cold wind, I lived on holding on to a small hope. My life did not love me. Still I never
For others, it may have been an easy day. For me, it was always time I had to endure. The small sighs hidden behind my laughter fell like rain into my heart every night. Wanting to be loved, I smiled harder. Pretending I was fine, I folded my heart away. Even if no one knows, I know it myself, that I've endured so much to come this far. The days I wavered were all me. The days I broke down were me too. In my heart, which grew deeper with every pain, now I'll let a warm light shine. My life did not love me, still I did not abandon myself. Even standing alone in the cold wind, I lived on holding on to a small hope. My life did not love me, still I never completely fell apart. To me, who has come through seasons full of scars, now I wanna say I love you. Someday spring will come to me too. Even in an ice-bound heart, flowers will bloom. It's okay to cry, it's okay to be late, because I'm enough just for having lived through it. Even on days when everything seemed to collapse, because I was the one who never let go of my breath. At the end of so many painful days gone by, at last I'm going to hold myself. My life did not love me, but now I will hold myself, writing my name over the sorrow that passed. I'll slowly take one step forward again. My life did not love me, still I wanna love myself. To my life, which has come through the dark days, now I wanna become the light for it. My life did not love me, still I did not abandon myself. Even on days I smile like I was okay, you read my eyes before anyone else. Even the feelings I couldn't say, you quietly sat beside me and listened. My scattered days, my small, sharp-edged heart, the one I didn't have to hide, that was you. You said it's okay if I'm not perfect. You said it's okay to cry when I want to. As you gently pat my shoulder, you let me see myself as I am. A friend I can show my whole heart to, a person who embraces even my shy heart. Even if the world doesn't see me, you still see me. A friend who loves even my weak side, a person I'm more grateful for just being by my side in silence. Even if I lose myself, you're the light that finds me. Sometimes without saying a word, even just looking at the same sky, for some reason my heart feels lighter, and I can breathe a little easier. Laughing together at funny stories, finding comfort in things that don't really matter. Even the small corners of my day with you, I can show them. You said it's okay if I'm not someone dazzling. You said even the days I fall
Hope the distance between our hearts never drifts apart. On hard days, I'll be on your side, and on lonely days, I'll be there beside you. Friend, I can show my whole heart to a person who embraces me just as I am, even on days when tears fall. Because you're here, it's okay. Thank you, my friend, who stood by my side. A person like a lamp in my dark heart. Whenever it is, my honest heart can rest with you, and that's okay. My whole heart shone freely to just that one person who understands. You're my dear friend. I'm always grateful just for being you. You who went on a sky picnic today, I miss you even more. The evening sunlight settling by the window feels like it's bringing news of you. Even at the end of an uneventful day, there are days when you suddenly well up in me. Your name, which I used to call with a smile, quietly soaks into my heart. You who went on a sky picnic, under what kind of sky are you now? Leaning back atop the clouds, are you smiling as you look at me? The day that remains here with me still misses you, yet with a longing deeper than tears, I call out to you again today. On the road we walk together, the wind still blows through. Even the little stories we shared remain quietly at the end of the season. Now you're someone I can no longer reach. Now just a name I can only call. And yet deep my cheek. Stay by my side without a word and gently hold me. Please come to me sometimes as a dream on the days I'm feeling too alone, so I can feel you even from afar. Please quietly call my name. When the wind blows, it feels like you're coming. When the rain falls, it feels like you're crying. On nights when a single star in the sky shines unusually bright, it feels exactly like it must be you. To leave is not to disappear, but to go to another sky. Even if I still can't believe all of those words, I'll try to believe